Hey guys, I'm Travis Pastrana. If you can name a stunt, I've done it. But these new guys, these Skylanders Superchargers, they take it to the next level.
All right, still at E3, at the Activision booth, taking a look at Skylanders, and I'm here with Guha. And Guha, I want to start out with a little bit of a praise, actually, because last year was the first time I got really, really deep into Skylanders, and I was really surprised how much I didn't feel cheated if I was missing characters. You could play the whole game without, buying a lot of characters, but of course it adds depth if you do. So how did you hit that balance?
Something that's really important for us is value. We want to offer like a fantastic, epic adventure for children, and for all consumers, actually, parents as well as children, right out of the box with what they get in the starter pack for Skylanders. And then for every additional toy purchase, it actually enhances the feeling of the game. It actually enhances the magic of toys coming to life in a unique and different way. At a base level, you're going to have a fantastic experience, but everything you add to it is going to enhance it. So that's very, very important for us.
All right, and for people who missed it, what is new this year in Skylanders?
So every year we bring something new and innovative to Skylanders. This year, it's all about the magic of bringing vehicles to life. And so Skylanders Superchargers is an epic vehicle adventure game. Over-the-top vehicle fantasies on land, in the sea, and in the sky. So we're not just talking about cars and motorcycles and trucks. We're also talking about boats, submarines, hovercraft, helicopters, jets, planes, UFOs. And it's a seamless blend between on-foot action, the classic Skylanders play that consumers have come to expect, with all of these awesome vehicle fantasies.
It must be a huge pressure for you guys, bringing something new every year. How is it working with that?
For our creative people, that's what motivates them. So every time you go to work on a Skylanders game, you say, well, how can we push this to a place that people don't expect? And how can we really push it to a place where people are truly delighted? And that really means really looking within ourselves to say, how can we be creative and unique in different ways? And that's really a central motivational factor for all of our Skylanders teams.
And how does actually playing with the vehicles work in Skylanders? It must be a different kind of control.
So every vehicle experience, we have a huge variety of different vehicle experiences, easy to learn but has layers of depth built in. So at first, a player is very familiar with playing on foot in the traditional role-playing environment. When they jump into a land section, very simple controls to get in and start driving, and then the controls are intuitively layered on top of that. Now what's interesting about Skylanders Superchargers is the way a water vehicle behaves is different, but again, very easy to learn. So you ride on top of waves, you learn how to cut through the waves. Heavier vehicles will have a different buoyancy. And when you explore underwater also, you're going to use controls that are familiar to you, but offers layers of depth that are going to allow you to really explore what that fantasy feels like.
Is there customization or leveling up like we see on the characters with the vehicles?
Yeah, we took actually a really different angle with vehicles for customization. Now, it's an awesome customization, but it's based around the way you'd imagine a vehicle to be customized. So the vehicles level up in the strength of their weapons and shields. You do that by collecting a currency called gear bits. So the gear bits are like coins for vehicles. But then separately, there's a whole system of mods. So the mods are loot that are dropped throughout the game. So the more you explore, the more you find different kinds of random loot drops, random mod drops. The mods you equip on the vehicle so you can really trick out the vehicle in cool, unique, and different ways.
All right, and last year one of the things I really enjoyed was also the arena mode. Do you have something like that this year?
So in Skylanders Superchargers, we have a huge experience actually, both in the main story progression in the epic adventure that we tell, and a whole lot of side modes as well. Now, at E3, we're not talking about the side modes. I promise you we have a ton of exciting news in store for that.
All right, and can you talk about a couple of characters or something? Do you have a favorite or how the characters are different this year?
Sure, I'll talk about two different types of characters actually, both of which are included in the starter pack. So Spitfire is a fire element, sort of speed demon, basically, and he pairs with Hot Streak. So we have 20 Skylanders that are Supercharger Skylanders and 20 vehicles. Every Supercharger Skylander has a unique vehicle pair. So Hot Streak, or Spitfire, is the speed demon fire element character. He pairs with Hot Streak, which is a supercharged race car. When they come together, they supercharge each other and unlock a whole new set of mods for the vehicle, a new body design for Hot Streak, but also give power-ups and that kind of thing for Spitfire when he's on foot. Now the other one that I like to talk about is Supershot Stealth Elf, also in the starter pack. Now Stealth Elf has been a returning favorite over the years, one of the most favored Skylanders. Now we've totally reimagined the returning characters. Now every one of Stealth Elf has a whole new upgrade tree. She's traded in her daggers for a splinter cannon with a whole new way to play, and she's almost like a better trained older sister version of Stealth Elf. So it's an exciting new way to rediscover your favorite Skylanders as well.
All right, I'm assuming as usual you'll be able to bring your characters over with your friends and play across platforms. And what platforms are you be able to play Skylanders, and when is the game coming out?
So as always, we support all the Skylanders from the prior game. So over 300 Skylanders can be played in Skylanders Superchargers, and they can all drive the vehicles. And the toys themselves are cross-platform. So of course, if you have a PlayStation, your friend has an Xbox, you can get together and play. They're available wherever kids are playing. So we have the game coming out for Wii U, Wii, and 3DS. We have it coming out for PS4, PS3, Xbox One, Xbox 360, as well as iPad. It's coming out in late September this year.
All right, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Drive evil crazy in the new video game Skylanders Superchargers.